Hi, this is Inessa with Feng Shui from the Heart. Tip of the day, number 8. Use your home to reinforce the new you. I had a very interesting conversation today with a group of therapists. We were talking about why can you work with a person for so many sessions and it seems like they're making significant progress, and then they regress or they go back to the same problem over and over and over again. And I think I have a theory. I asked my therapist colleagues, I said, well, do you ever work on the environment? Do you ever treat the environment? Because in my opinion, treating the environment is just as important as treating the individual because they're interconnected. My theory is that if you make change, anytime you make change, whether it be change to an attitude, a belief system, a habit, it's important to also make a simultaneous change to your space. And one of the reasons I think that people tend to make progress but then experience setbacks is that they're not making concurrent changes to their home. And what happens is they begin to move into a certain direction with their goal, with their intention, and they're being pulled in that direction with their actions and their thoughts and their behaviors, and they're experiencing significant results, but then their environment is only reinforcing the old habit or the old belief system. And I see that quite often with people that want to be in new relationships where they're dating, or they're on dating sites, they're doing their vision boards, they're visualizing their new partner, they're in therapy to learn better attitudes and better behaviors in order to bring in somebody new, and yet their home is still in some way reflecting something unresolved. I can think of one client in particular that was still sleeping on her bed from her divorce. And a part of holding on to that bed was, it was kind of like holding on to the grudge, because it was such a unpleasant breakup, such a challenging divorce, that she was sort of holding on to it as a way of saying, I put so much of my energy into that marriage, and I want to keep this. I'm keeping this. I'm holding this as sort of payback. Okay. But all that old mattress was doing was reinforcing the bad feelings from the divorce. And her experience was that every time she'd meet a man, he'd come into her life and he'd spend some time getting to know her. They'd go to bed together and then he'd disappear. Well, guess what? When she got rid of the mattress and got rid of the furniture from the divorce, from the old marriage, she met an incredible, like-minded man. It's been 2.5 years, and they're still together and very happy. So that's why it is so very important, okay, to make sure that your environment represents the new you. Happy Feng Shui.